That camera's owned by Jim over there. He's not.
I'm just, I came here to get information. Obviously, there's a pro and a con.
She has the release information.
Well, you know what, I guess I'm not going to get into it because, there's obviously a group of people that came here tonight with all of this information to tell me something. I don't know what they are telling me. Well, except that I can't, I mean, that's kind of a, you're not taking responsibility when you put a statement like that. And you are obviously the person who is responsible for that. And I think you need to own up to that. Because there was a situation that was created.
You need an easy person to blame, and you may blame.
No, don't look at that. I mean, I'm not playing victim, and I'm not looking for that at all. I'm looking for a dialogue here because obviously you are in some way associated with groups. Use the word we a number of times. You won't tell me what that group is, and I don't know. And your association with those people is in what way? What's your commonality?
We are supporters of the Second Amendment.
And that means what? I mean, the Second Amendment to me says that if you are part of a militia, you get to carry a gun. Now, according to the NRA, that's not what it is, but I'm obviously interpreting the Second Amendment a little bit differently from other people.
That's your right, ma'am.
I know that's my right. I'm not disputing rights here. I'm disputing.
No, you are disputing your right. You're disputing the right for me to use my material.
But Tom, now you're going back to something else. We're looking at the Second Amendment, and that's why I'm curious. Because are you showing up here because you believe this is in some way not supporting the Second Amendment? I mean, yeah. I mean, is that the idea behind your showing up here? I'm really curious about this. I just want to
My
know.
purpose for showing up here was to listen and to get information.
About
gun violence. That's what this was about. It was about gun violence.
right, and that's what I wanted. But that's why I want to know why you managed to put yourself into a situation that disallowed for that to go forth because of a request that was made of you by the people who were here to give that information.
Well, ma'am, that's something that I feel that I need to reply to. My recording of this meeting is allowed under library policy. I don't need to ask for anyone's permission here. I don't need to sign any of those statements.
Well, no, that's not true.
Well, ma'am, you're
obviously
the police officer would have escorted me out of the building, and they
no, because they went through the library and got that information.
Ma'am, they would have ejected me before they would have stopped the meeting and told everyone to go home. It is perfectly fine for me to record.
Yeah,
it's not illegal. I'm not going to
obviously it's not. I mean, there were enough people here who were willing to videotape.
Her name's not on there.
But you know what? It's that is everybody jumped off the bridge, so I'm going to jump off the bridge. We're dealing with an individual and we're dealing with a situation.
This lady here with Jim Solo is filming everything that we're saying.
I have no idea who she is. I have no idea who Jim Solo is.
Jim
I
Solo
don't
is that
know.
man. Do you work for one of the speakers? I'm not running out. I'm not canceling our conversation.
Well, I don't know who Jim Solo is. I don't know who this lady is. That doesn't mean anything to me. It means nothing to me. $1 million means nothing to me. I have no idea who these people are. Never heard of this organization before. I showed up because I wanted this information. And I'm really disappointed.
I don't know anything else either, so that's why I showed up.
You just said you showed up at the last meeting, so obviously you got some information. You're ahead of me in that one. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know there was another meeting.
On a roll.
Well, and now you get to laugh at me, and that's what my kids do, so that's great.
You're playing Little Miss Innocent.
No, I'm not playing Little Miss Innocent. I'm looking for information. I don't know anything about this organization. I don't know who any of these people are. There's no one in this room I know at all. You have friends in here. You came as a we. I came as a me. And I wanted information tonight, which I did not get. You've gotten this information before because you said you went to another meeting. So obviously you had a baseline that you were operating some that I did not.
Who came here with no understanding of this group and with no, prior knowledge or interest. I find it hard to believe that you are sticking around
not
after the
prior
meeting
knowledge, not
to
interest.
question my purpose for being here.
I'm curious because I don't understand why something as simple as allowing for this to happen, and you agree that you are not going to use it against this group in any way, because you are going to say...
It wasn't about against using it against the group. The release statement was that this recording would be kept private.
Right.
They don't, now where did using it against the group?
Well, that was my assumption, poor assumption made there. But I don't understand then why, I keep coming back to why you just didn't sign that.
This group is trying to trample on rights. The Second Amendment is a right, just like they're trying to trample on my right under the First Amendment to take a video.
Okay, now tell me what that means, trample on a right. Because that's the information I'm looking for. What do you mean they're trying to trample on a right with the Second Amendment?
I think I would advise you to go, since you claim to be totally ignorant about the goals of this group, you need to go to their website and you need to read about what they stand for. You also need to go and read about Bob Ricker and what his past is and what he stands for. He's a paid speaker. They said that tonight, just like he was a paid speaker for the NRA. It was convenient for Bob Ricker to collect a paycheck to promote guns when he worked for the NRA. Now it's convenient for him to be a paid speaker and collect a paycheck for the Million Mile March. Do we really know that his convictions are sincere?
I don't know, man. I can't tell you a thing. People change all the time.
Sounds to me like he's a speech mercenary. He'll speak on this side if they pay him. He'll speak on that side if they pay him. Maybe he can speak about child pornography if I pay him.
I don't understand why at all. I mean, do you get where that went? I didn't quite follow that.
I'm saying that he's paid to say what whoever's paying him is wanting him to say.
Oh, I don't think people say it like that.
Yeah.
I think people say what they think and what they feel.
Obviously you are, but I'm still not getting a really straight answer out of you, and that's my frustration.
And I know he wasn't paid that much. I mean,
It doesn't matter. If he felt so concerned about this issue, he'd come here and say whatever he needed to say for free.
I wouldn't be afraid to say it in front of the camera. I mean, we invited the press into our last meeting and kicked our own members out so that the press could be
now
there to
you're
hear what we
another
have to
we.
say.
Who's the we?
I'm a member of the VCDL,
Which is?
the Virginia Citizens Defense League. I'm also an NRA certified pistol instructor.
DL?
Yeah.
never heard of it.
And that's, you are also a member of that group?
I'm here representing myself now.
Well, I think you guys are focused a little too much on the Second Amendment, not as much on the First. I mean, the difference here is some people feel that the right to bear arms is an individual personal right. Other people, like the Million Mile March, feel that it's reserved to a state or a militia. That's fine. We can disagree on that. We can have the courts hash that out. That's not what this is about. This is about the First Amendment. If you want to come say something that's a very politically charged issue, why won't you say it in front of a camera? You can make your own copy, and if we slice and dice and put out something inflammatory or mix it around, you put your own copy right out next to it. In this day of the internet, you can't get away with things like that anymore. Used to be you could just take that little snippet out and put it out, and
So
people
you
would be
don't
like,
you don't agree with their theory that it could be sliced and
oh, I think it could, but that
I
cuts
mean,
both ways. You have your own copy of the tape. You have your own transcript. You have your own people here to say, no, that's not what happened.
But when something goes out incorrectly, it's hard to change it.
Yeah, once it hits the airwaves, then it's
Right?
And so then we have no
Ma'am,
record, no.
if I was to put this on YouTube and slice and dice it and make you look silly, you have your own recording here. All you need to do is put the whole